Hi, I'm Helen Thwaite and I write science fiction and fantasy romance. I like putting romance in everything basically. I'm going to read from quite an old book, but it's still available. It's called The Cat. Oh gosh, there's so much glare. This is an old copy. It was originally published under my married name. I'm not now, so I'll just pull it back out again. After breakfast, I stuck my plate in the dishwasher and then wheeled my way into the flat and the bookstore that was my life. I was a total comic geek, as well as being into science fiction, and had wanted my own shop ever since I worked in one during my last summer school break. I bought the store with a loan countersigned by my parents. I'd long since paid that debt, although the first years had seen an income that barely outpaid the outgoings. However, the surge in superhero movies had done wonders to revive interest, and now I served a new generation of fans as well as my die-hard regulars. There was a queue of them waiting as I keyed the electric motor that wound up the window shutters. I waved, then unlocked the door, ushering a flurry of fanboys and girls, all bent on devouring the latest editions of their favourite comics. But for many, it wasn't just a case of buy and leave. They gathered round the long table I'd installed for the purpose of encouraging discussions, drinking the coffee I supplied, and arguing over whether Batman would beat Wolverine in a fight. It was almost like a mini convention, and I loved the interaction. Most of those that stayed were those I'd gotten to know well and were more friends than customers. We exchanged birthday and Christmas cards, knew each other's phone numbers and email addresses. These were the people who'd provided a vital network of support this past year and who still saw me as Amber Gerard, comic book store owner and science fiction aficionado. The fact that I was now in a wheelchair hadn't changed anything. At lunchtime, I ushered everyone out and flipped the door sign over to "We're closed," though I didn't bother to lock the door. All my regulars knew my routine, so I didn't think that measure was necessary. However, as I worked through the morning's takings, making sure I had enough stock, the bell over the door jangled. With my concentration broken and my stomach grumbling about lack of food, I felt a flicker of irritation at the interruption and probably wasn't my most cordial. "Shop's shut right now." I didn't even bother to glance from the stock sheet in front of me. "Come back in an hour." But I'm here now. Oh, nice accent. I turned to see if the rest of him was exotic. Tall, lean, leather-clad. He had a definite Blade vibe going on. Even though a fair few of my customers tended to shop in costume, I had to appreciate the attention to detail. His face was the only bare skin on show, and he'd hidden his eyes behind a pair of dark glasses. Still, they didn't hide the sharp cheekbones and chiselled jaw, or the sheer power emanating from the man. "Can I help you?" "Oh, please let me help you." "I mean, I've only just closed." God, I hope my voice didn't sound as breathy as I thought it might. He braced leather-clad hands on the counter. "You have, I believe, found a cat recently." "Well, genius, there was a poster tacked to the window. It didn't strike me as a cat person, and my initial interest died as annoyance swept through me." "So what if I did?" I folded my arms and glared up at him. "Was it you that dumped her? Because if it was, a black Kaibo lifted from behind the shades." "No, it escaped." "A likely story," I snorted. His head tilted. "Do you always treat visitors to your shop with such suspicion?" "Only absurdly handsome ones asking about abandoned cats." "Well, no, but the creature is dangerous." "What?" I nearly choked on the word. "She's a cat. How the hell can a cat be dangerous?" The man straightened and looked around. of itself? Not very, but I'm not referring to merely the cat itself. He pushed back his coat, revealing a belt that rode low on his hips. Pulling the gun from the holster, he held it up and looked at me. I was actually referring to me.